Ananias and Sapphira, the danger of pretending. You have not lied to man, but to God. Acts 5:4. Ananias and Sapphira were part of the early church. They sold a piece of land and they told everyone they were giving the full amount to the apostles. In reality, they held some back, but wanted the reputation that came with giving it all. They didn't give everything. They didn't have to give everything. That wasn't the issue. The issue was pretending that they did. Projecting full obedience while quietly hedging. They didn't steal. They didn't defraud. They just performed. It was a spiritual con. They wanted credit for sacrifice without the cost, image without integrity, and God saw it for exactly what it was. This isn't a story we skim past. Acts 5:1-11 is a mirror for anyone leading in the name of Jesus. When Peter confronts Ananias, he doesn't say, "You lied to us." He says, "You lied to God." That distinction matters. Theologian W.G. Moorhead said this about the passage, quote, "Pride forbids the acknowledgement of failure. Professions are as loud as ever. And for all this, there is no basis, in fact. It is a mere mask to hide the true state of the heart. How much safer and nobler is the honest confession of a breakdown than such a loud and hollow protestation?" They wanted the appearance of full devotion without the reality of it. And that still shows up in leadership today. For business owners and Christian leaders, the temptation is real. Real to talk kingdom while quietly chasing applause. To lead a company that sounds faith-driven but runs on ego. To quote verses on stage and cut corners behind the scenes. To look surrendered without ever actually laying anything down. It's not about perfection, but it is about honesty. And in the presence of the Spirit of God, which is always with us, truth still matters. So this week, ask yourself, am I living clean before the Lord or just looking the part? Have I let image management replace Spirit-led leadership? What truth needs to come into the light? This isn't a branding issue. It's a holiness issue. You don't need to impress anyone. You need to be right with God, because the fear of the Lord is still the beginning of wisdom.